No Northerner who intends to vote for a Southern president in 2027 will vote for any Southerner other than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I'll explain why. Because in Nigerian politics, in our system, we practice something called zoning. Now, zoning may not be in the Constitution, it may not be written law, but it is practiced because it is the way we ensure that everyone feels like they're a part of the government. You know, our Constitution talks about federal character, and so that presupposes that then we must have zoning. If we're talking about federal character, we're talking about positions being shared. Now, the reason why I made that statement about Northerners only voting for a Southern candidate in Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 2027 is simple. For the last couple of years, since 1999, our return to democracy, we've always had the system of 8 years for the North, 8 years for the South. And that's the way it has been. It was a bit disrupted when late President Umar Musa Yar'Adua died, but then we quickly came back and the system is moving smoothly again. And you will all recall that it is this zoning issue that led to the almost death of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Because remember, in 2023, after 8 years of late President Muhammadu Buhari, the PDP zoned its presidential ticket to the North again, giving former Vice President Atiku Abubakar the ticket for the election in 2023. And that led to disaffection within the PDP and with, of course, people like the former governor of Rivers State, who is now the minister of the FCT, leading the charge, refusing to accept that relegation of the South at the time when it was the turn of the South. I remember at that time, the argument that Atiku and his supporters brought in the PDP was that, you know, let's leave the primaries open. May the best man win. And the Southern members of the PDP were displeased with that because it was a known precedent. If the seat is zoned to the North, no Southerners take the form. If the seat is zoned to the South, no Northerners take the form. Now, I've gone to great lengths to explain this zoning matter because something has come up that's caught my attention. This promise that some politicians are making going into the presidential race, saying that they will serve only one term. Don't believe it. It's not going to happen. Don't believe that promise. The truth is, the Constitution, Section 137, subsection 1B, says that, you know, a person shall not be qualified for election to the office of president if he has been elected to such office at any 2 previous elections. And that is what gives every presidential candidate the option of serving 2 terms. So when a man makes a promise to you, an oral promise, wishing away a right that is freely given to him under the Constitution, if you wish, you can believe it. No oral or written promise can wish away a right freely given in the Constitution. The Constitution says you are entitled to 2 terms. So if you follow somebody, you vote for the person or you campaign for the person and the person is telling you he's only going to do 1 term, please realize that if he changes his mind, the Constitution allows him to do so. At best, what he has promised you will be an immoral thing, not an illegal thing. And that brings me to this question. Why are people promising 1 term? In 2025, former Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amici had promised that if he was going to contest in 2027, he would only do 1 term. And then lately, the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has also come out to reiterate the fact that he will only serve 1 term. Why do you think they are promising to serve only 1 term? It's a very clear reason. And that's what I alluded to at the beginning of this video. They know that if they don't say that, the likelihood of them getting any ticket is wild. Who wants a fresh Southern candidate in 2027 who will be entitled to 8 years? Because that's what it will be. If any other Southerner comes out now, that Southerner will be entitled to a fresh 8 years, which will then mean 12 years of the South. That is assuming Bola Ahmed Tinubu loses the election in 2027. If another Southern candidate emerges, that is a fresh 8 years for the South. A lot of Northerners I'm speaking with now, a lot of Northerners are posting this out there. Backing a fresh Southerner in 2027 means that the ticket will not return to the North in 2031. And that's why I made bold to say that no Northerner, especially those who want the presidential ticket to return to the North in 2031, will take the chance to vote for any other Southern candidate except Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I stand to be corrected. And finally, I know some of you are going to come for me and say, yeah, some Northerners don't mind voting for a fresh Southerner. They will be in the minority. That's the truth. Because zoning remains with us. We can't do away with it. We can't, because of the whims and caprices of people from the zone that is not nominating currently, we can't do away with that. It is here to stay. It is the way that all Nigerians feel that they have a say in the story of the country, in the governance, in the government of the day. So anyone who thinks that zoning is going to go away and that in 2027, if a northern candidate is nominated, he will defeat the southern candidate. A lot of people feel very strongly about that. I've heard people say, even if you are not totally happy with the person that is there, let the zoning remain. It is a way for everyone to feel that they're part of this federal republic.
And this one calls herself a lawyer, Ajetumobi. In fact, when you see some people like this, they are not, they're always just sitting on the fence. This woman used to be one of the respected lawyer I used to watch on one of all those programs on TV, on radio stations and all of that. But when they talk, you now, somehow, they don't even know that they are being exposed. You see that they are, they are bigots, that they are ethnic bigots. I don't understand, with all the nonsense on ground. Instead of them, all of them will be playing politics. No Northerners will vote for Twitter Obi, this and this and that. Is that the issue now? Is it by Northerners, or we are talking about Nigerians? All these political calculations and what have you, all of them will be analyzing nonsense. They are not analyzing the welfare and the security of the people. It's all about how somebody or some people have behaved in politics, some people voted, or the calculation or whatever. Is that the issue as we speak? Whether they vote for B or they don't vote for B, is that the issue? They cannot even speak the issue the way it ought to be, because all of them are looking for appointments in one way or the other. You can imagine why Northerners, because it is the turn of the South. So is the South, is Obi not from the South? Do Tinubu considering federal character in making appointments? Don't mind him. Madam, how is Tinubu appointment in government? Long time no see. Okay, you have said it, so I rest my case. Obi the next president. Your explanation is not even reasonable enough. Obi for president. Well, a lot of people are countering what she said. Thanks for the analysis. Well spoken to some people. I'm a Northerner. I will vote for Obi. Teacher Elizabeth, continue our pathfinder. We are okay here. That is Obi Kwakwanso. Vote your votes and let me vote mine. After all, the vote that happened, the election that happened in 2023, everybody can see the results. We know those who are fully feeling it and those who are not feeling it. What is this one saying? Is not only she understand what she did talk, honestly speaking. Who be this one? Oh, she said she be lawyer Ajetumobi. Okay, God bless you. Well spoken. Who is this? Bless you. A lot of people are reacting to what she said. Like somebody will say, oh, reactions are pouring here and there. I'm a Northerner, and I know a lot of us, we will not even vote T-Pain. Paid type is straight winning for Tinubu. That Peter Obi is giving you sleepless nights. Nigeria, please wake up. We need to vote Tinubu out. Or Peter Obi, inshallah. For those who are waiting for a very dark man to tell them who to vote. No, that one is coming out. Because of his antecedents, a lot of people are not believing him. But at least he has come out to say, oh, Tinubu is a failure. Tinubu is not right. He's not doing the right thing. And then you go and know who to vote for. Leave your comment down there, guys, and let's have your take in the comment section. Thank you.